Ma'am, I'm not talking about the money yet. I'm not talking
I
about.
gotta go to jail because I don't have the money.
So you understand what's going on. You just want to quarrel with me, right? You want to argue with me, right?
No, I just don't have money.
Ma'am, if you want me to set these for hearing, I will set them for hearing. If you want to plead the impeding traffic,
No.
you don't want to plead the impeding traffic. Well, why don't you sit down and think about it? I got all these people with,
Ain't gonna help. I'm still gonna have a head injury.
ma'am, you want to argue with me, huh? I don't need to argue, and I'm not arguing with people. If somebody wants me to argue with them, they can pay me a lot more than the state's paying me. I'm not going to argue with you. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, and that's what I'm going to do. That's Susan.
Amy Powers.
Have a seat. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
I'm entering a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond. You're going to go sign in out there. He's going to take this file to the prosecutor. Prosecutor will come get you. They'll talk to you. Bond conditions, if we don't resolve it today or otherwise, you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
All right. Good luck to you. People against,
Thank you.
and either way, you're coming back in front of me. Daniel Curtis Giles here. 25T646053A and B. I'm going to need the prosecutor on this. 249. Can you come on in here, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right.
Morning,
Good morning. Your appearance?
Tim Gamber, P78192, on behalf of Mr. Giles is also present.
Sir, your name?
David Giles.
So I need to set this for trial. I made myself a note if it didn't resolve last time. So we've had 1, 2, 3 pre-trials. This is see, we had one November 20, December 8, January 15. So I got to set it for trial. So
This is only my.
I'm setting it for trial. I'll give you.
I understand, Your Honor. I just want to make sure that there are some still,
Mr. Bologna, your name?
Anthony Blanchard. Okay.
What, there's still what?
there's still some discovery issues that I need to issue some subpoenas for hospital records, try to find the identity of security guards, and see if there's any video from within the hospital. So I would just ask the court that I appreciate the fact that we're going to set a trial date. If we could set a pre-trial date.
I will do that before that. You want a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to set a jury trial at the end of February. Heather,
Okay, I think we just did one yesterday, Judge, on the 20th.
who's that with again?
That one was that Carrie Moran.
That what?
Carrie Moran, she was that case from 2016. She zoomed in yesterday.
I'm going to set this one for that date too, February the 20th at 8:30. I'm going to need the jury instructions and I'm going to need you to fill everything out. Like I just have to read them, Mr. Bologna, okay?
Understood, yeah.
So jury instructions due by January 16th. We'll set a final, I'm sorry, by February 16th. We'll start promptly at 8:30 on February 20, and I'll give them a final pretrial date on the first February docket.
Okay, that will be February 12th.
That's a little late, isn't it? I don't want to go that late. We don't want to have to send out notices.
Or
if-
we have Trenton on the 29th of January.
January 29th at 8:30.
That's the final pre-trial.
Final pretrial will be January 8th. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Jury trial will be February 20 at 8:30. Final pretrial will be January 29th at 8:30. Jury instructions due February the 16th at 8:30.
Your Honor, the only concern I have with that schedule is that it's 2 weeks, going to be enough time for me to subpoena documents and subpoena individuals' identities. This is stuff that should have been in a police report. You know, they mention witnesses, but there's no names for them. I've got to go track that down.
Well, I don't know what, I gotta move this case. I mean,
I understand that. I'm just saying, I just would like, if I could get the pretrial date, I mean, it seems like.
I'm not setting a jury trial date and having them send out notices to the public and then having them take off work and cancel vacations or will get babysitters only to have the case settled. To me, if it doesn't settle on January 29th, we're gonna go. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I arraigned him on November 6th.
Right, and I was on this case in.
December 8th. December 8th, you were on the case,
December 8th, so
I believe. I think that's what I saw.
that seems legitimate. Again, my concern is subpoenaing. I'm gonna
Subpoena.
subpoenas today.
Well, I don't know do you know what he's talking about, Mr. Bologna?
I believe there's unidentified persons that work at the hospital that he wants to figure out who they are in the police report.
Did this incident occur at the hospital?
There you go.
Well, you got. What else to tell you? I'm not gonna adjourn it again.
Can we go one more week on the
I
pretrial?
only have Trenton every other week.
So there's nothing first week of February for pretrial?
I don't have it. I have Trenton every other week. I mean,
And Your Honor, I can see what I can do. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take them to respond to a subpoena. That's all I can do is,
why don't you subpoena him to the courthouse on January 29th, the records keeper? Feel free. And then Mr. Bologna will have an opportunity to get the records as well.
what time is the pretrial?
8:30. Okay. Have a good day, gentlemen. Thank you. Aaron Arthur Lenz, 25G306-815. Good morning, Mr. Lenz. I mean, I don't have another date, right, Heather, after the 29th, right?
Correct, Judge. It's that one that was too close to the jury date.
All right, your name, sir?
Aaron.
You met with the department rep and you're going to plead to impeding traffic, true?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta send this to him, back to Gibraltar, John. I need to see.
There's Coleman here.
It was an accident. Yeah, Coleman. Have a seat right behind you if you would. Dale Thomas, 25G306-701. Your name, sir?
Dale Thomas.
Good morning to you, sir. You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right? To that charge, responsible or not responsible? Okay, I'll accept the plea, $150. You can go down the hall and make your payment, okay?
Thank you.
Have a great day. Recalling Aaron Arthur Lenz, 25G306-815. Your name, sir?
Sergeant Gary Robinson, you're wrong. Wait.
Your name, sir?
Aaron.
Was there injuries?
No injuries, very, very minor damage.
Write that down on that document then, will you please? I'm sorry, on the step form. So you're gonna plead responsible to this impeding, right?
Yes,
You're gonna slow down and be careful, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, because you had an accident back in May of 25. You had a failure to yield in November of 25. Well, I mean, that's what they wrote as hazardous action, November 16. So you've had, what, 3 accidents in 7, 8 months, right? 6 months?
Yeah.
Be careful. Okay, please. To the charge, impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? All right, I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge. 215 is your total cash. You're under the hall to your right, okay?
Thank you.
Amelia Marie Geringer, 25G306780. Good morning, ma'am. Your name? All right. You're going to plead to impugn, right? Responsible or not responsible to that charge? Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. I'll dismiss the speeding. All right, $160 and you're all set. Have a nice day. Good luck. Wesley, Mark Solomon Wesley,
Right to the podium, man.
25T647066. Heather, tell Amy, Mr. Wesley's here, please. Good morning,
Okay,
sir.
John.
How are you? How you doing? You're charged with, state your name.
Mark Blessing.
You're charged with fraudulent false information, and you have the right to an attorney. Would you like an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, we'll set you up with a lawyer, and then either way, you're coming back in here, okay?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If I show that I have insurance and
Well, you're gonna have to talk to the prosecutor. Your lawyer will, okay?
Just have a seat in the hallway, sir.
People against Hines, Zachary Ryan Hines, 25G306737A and B. Good morning, Mr. Zelnick.
Your Honor, Mr. Hines, Edward Zelenak for the defendant's trial station, please.
Zachary Hines.
Judge, we need a short adjournment. He's going to get into sobriety court. There will be a transportation issue because of where he lives. Taylor said they would accept it. I don't know if you allow lateral transfers. If you don't, then he'll cooperate here. But this is his second, Your Honor. He's a CDL driver with the city of Ypsilanti. His license is over, but because of alcoholism and other health issues, he's going to apply for family medical leave and get into the sobriety court program. There is a transportation problem getting here if you live in Belleville, right?
Yes.
So he won't have a license for some time. And I
Well, he
don't know if
won't-
you allow that.
Uh,
And if you don't, he'll come here, judges.
I'd rather have him come here, to be honest.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, I'll tell you what, let me think about it. I'll adjourn this to the 29th at 8:30. And let me think about it. I just think if it's at a court that has a sobriety court as we do, you know, if at all possible, he should do it here. I mean, Judge Shackelford's got her, you know, she's got her hands full over there with how many she has. You know what I'm saying?
And I explained that to Mr. Hines. It was just an inquiry because of accommodation, but
Let me think about it.
will you be, sir, will you be able to handle transportation if he needs to get here? No, let's stay here, Judge.
Okay, January 29th, 8:30, and if you want to bring it up again, I don't have a problem with
Thank
that.
you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just so you know that the purpose is to apply for.
No, I get it. I get it. Okay.
Does he need to see the people here again? He met with them once.
No, it's just next time we should decide he either is or isn't, and if he is, great. If he
He
doesn't,
did, Judge.
okay, good.
Just a matter of coordinating with work because once he pleads, the CDL's history is
Right.
job history, so we need to coordinate.
I got it.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, have a good day. Be safe out there, Mr. Zelnick, and you too, Mr. Hines.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Kenneth James McKay Jr., 25B 149883. All right, Mr. McKay, your name?
Now, James, kids here.
Officer McParlin needs to be brought in, Heather or John, whoever.
I don't have him on Zoom, Judge, so I'm not sure if he's here in person.
You wrote here, John.
He's on Zoom.
Do you see him?
No, I do not have him out here.
I got
Oh,
him.
you know what? You do, John. You don't have me as a co-host. That's why I don't see him.
Okay. This is again, officer, you can start your video. Kenneth James McKay Jr., 25B 149883. Your name, sir? Again?
James McKay.
All right, officer, your name?
Officer Gage McParland, Brownstown PD.
All right, do you still wish to continue with your not responsible plea? You wish? Okay, I'm gonna ask you both to raise your right hands. Officer, let me see your hand, please. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, so you've both been sworn in. You can proceed, officer.
Yes, sir. On the day of the incident, which I don't have in front of me right now, unfortunately, I got a call to the area of Huron River Drive, just west of West Jefferson for an accident. When I arrived on scene, I seen two people pulled over to the side. One individual said that he was attempting to turn left to a private drive, and that Mr. McKay was impatient and went around him at the time he was turning, and unfortunately, the two collided.
So is
Go ahead.
is the alleged victim here traveling eastbound or westbound?
He was traveling westbound, sir. Both parties were traveling westbound.
Both were traveling westbound, so the defendant was going to, I'm sorry, the individual with whom Mr. McKay was involved in an accident with was going to turn left onto southbound here on River Drive. Is that true?
He was going to turn southbound, but it was into a private drive, Your Honor.
I got it. I'm sorry. I misspoke, really. And then Mr. McKay was driving westbound as well. And there was a collision in what? The eastbound lane of Huron River Drive?
Affirm, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you have any questions for him, sir?
Yes, I just want to confirm that you recall driving eastbound and then making a 3 or 4 point turn to turn around to tell us both to proceed forward and then turn left onto the side street there.
Are you talking about after the accident?
Correct, yeah, I agree, when he got there.
Yeah, I told him to turn down a side street over there. Correct.
So you can investigate the accident?
Yeah, and get him off the road right there.
Right. Okay. What other questions?
I don't have any other questions for him, just the defense in the video that showed there was no,
Do you have a video?
I do.
Where
I
is it?
don't have a video of the accident. I have a video of directly afterwards that shows his cruiser there and the other vehicle there to show that it was the day this happened. There was no debris on the road. There was no yaw marks. This was a very low speed collision. The other vehicle actually turned left and hit the side of my car. I was already alongside this person. This happened in a passing zone. He was stopped in the middle of the road with no turn signals on. I am a professional driver. I was in a Ford Focus that is very low to the ground. He was in a Ram pickup truck. His taillights were in my face.
Wait a minute, slow down. So you're traveling west behind him. How far are you behind him? Initially, before you decided to pass?
Close. He was going slow. He was going dangerously slow for that area.
What do you mean dangerously slow for that area?
So if you're heading south on Jefferson, and you go around on the Huron River Drive, there's a turn road.
Right.
And people go around that road 45 miles an hour. And he was going maybe 5 or 10 miles an hour. And people come around that road, and I was afraid of getting rear-ended. And then he proceeded to go slow. And
What do you mean you were afraid of being rear-ended by who? Was somebody behind you?
that they found that road
Okay, but,
quickly.
so you decided to pass?
Yes, in a passing zone, I decided to pass. Because there was no turn signals on this vehicle. I was under the impression that maybe he was irritated that I was there because he was going so slow. So I went to pass and I got alongside him and he turned into me. The damage on my vehicle shows that he also turned in.
All right, slow down a second. Were there any injuries here, officer?
And Your Honor, I do have something else to say whenever you guys are free.
No, I know, but I want to ask you that question first. Were there any injuries?
No injuries, Your Honor.
And was there serious property damage to the other vehicle?
No, sir.
And you don't want impeding traffic?
No.
Okay. All right, what do you want to add, officer?
On Huron River Drive, just west of where the accident did occur, I went back and I investigated that area. It's a permanent yellow line, which you're not allowed to pass. And I know the accidents happened there because the victim driver said, hey, it happened over there. And there's a solid double yellow line over there and you can't pass. So I said, okay, I'll go back and investigate. So I did go back and investigate that area. And the accident did happen there because there was very minor debris on the road. And there were clear yaw marks where the individual, Mr. McKay, clearly tried to go around where the victim said it happened. So he tried to, there were tire marks in the lane. So he was not supposed to pass in that area, but he still did. And that was the area that the,
That's why you wrote him for improper lane use.
yes, sir.
I disagree. I have video that shows no yellow marks and also.
If you want to show me any video, I have no issue with that. I'll be glad to look at it. I'm not sure that if it doesn't show me if it doesn't depict the accident,
Well, it shows where I was pulled over because you can see my tires, because I went on the shoulder. The other vehicle did not go on the shoulder. I went to the shoulder after the
I'll
accident.
be happy to look at whatever you want.
I think we just want to find. How do I get into you?
You can hand me your phone. You can't see this though, can you, officer?
So.
Unfortunately not, Your Honor.
The problem is you may have.
Can we get that up there? Would it be hard?
I don't know, it's gonna have to be Shane. Don't call Shane.
Yeah, see if he can do that real quick.
You come in there, judging down, script.
I have a suspicion that the marks that he was seeing or possibly where he arrived on the scene and turned around, because I can see all the marks in this video. And also where somebody backed out of the driveway.
I think what he was telling me is that the debris was in the zone that was a no passing zone. Is that not what you're telling me?
There was nothing missing from my vehicle. I don't know what was missing from his vehicle. His tire hit my car. There was nothing missing from my vehicle. Zero debris, zero breakage. I have video of the vehicle as well.
Do you have vehicle of the area where the impact occurred?
Yes, I do. Where I believe it occurred due to the marks on the pavement. So what happened when he turned into me, there was a Dodge Ram pickup, like I said, he turned into me and his tire hit the right side of the car and it knocked the toe in on his vehicle. And you can see where he pulled away. You can see where the yaw marks are from the toe in his truck.
Was there any indication as to whether or not he had his turn signals on, officer?
Mr. McKay said that's what happened. When I asked the victim driver what happened, he says he did have his turn signal on and that Mr. McKay was impatient and went around him because he was going too slow. And then the reason for them pulling up, hold on a second, Mr. McKay. The reason for them pulling up is because where the accident occurred, according to the victim, there's also another lane that kind of comes diagonal from southbound West Jefferson. So they had to get out of that area. So they all pulled up more westbound on here on River Drive because you don't want to be kind of caught in that area, that intersection area where the victim driver said the accident occurred.
Which is precisely why I was trying to pass this person, because it's a dangerous area. And as the officer stated, the driver
Hang on
said,
one second. Can you get that up on the screen?
Shane said he's gonna have to zoom in.
You're gonna have to zoom in on your phone and share your.
yeah, I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm a very simple person.
Or you can show your phone.
Let me see it.
Need to see it.
Let me see it though. Let me see it.
Like Zoom. I don't know, you're gonna have to play it again and again. I just explained to you the video. It shows where the double yellow ends.
Just hand it to me. Let me take a look.
Okay.
I can't see a thing from where you are.
It's very clear that there's no debris.
You zoom in.
Yeah, on his phone.
At the very end of the video, you can see the officer's cruiser pulling away towards me. And at the end of the video on the right,
Thanks, Sean.
is where my tire track is, where I pull away. In onto the.
What am I looking at now? I'm seeing a car.
I don't know, because I can't see.
Well, I'm looking at a car. Is that from your vehicle,
That is-
right? Well, this is after the accident, right?
Yes, that's correct. I had to document the area in order to.
I'm not sure why I'm looking at this. Why am I looking at this if it was after the accident?
Show you that, number one, there's no debris. Number two, the tire tracks that are seen are from people backing out of their driveways, or when the officer arrives, his 3.4 turn, he did it.
Can you have this put up there? I want this officer.
I don't know how to do it, Judge. He's gonna have to zoom in with your zoom
You
ID.
can Zoom with my Zoom ID and we'll get it on the docket here. Just be patient with me, officer, please. Okay, I'll be right with you.
No problem, Your Honor.
Kimberly Ann Rose. Somebody can help you.
Yeah, I'll send him to the right person.
25T647291. Good morning, ma'am. Your name? You're charged with driving on a suspended license and you have the right to a lawyer. Would you like an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to give you an attorney. You go out in the hallway. Your lawyer will talk to the prosecutor and then you'll come back in front of me. Okay? You're welcome. Good no. Darren Michael Goodnow, 25T647391. I have A, B, and C. I have an unauthorized or improper use of lights, no insurance, and driving on a suspended. Your name?
No.
All right, so you are here for arraignment and pretrial. You're charged with a misdemeanor of drive while suspended and 2 civil infractions. You have the right to a lawyer. Would you like one? I'm sorry? I'll go ahead and arraign you. I'll send you to the prosecutor then, okay? It is alleged that on December the 26th of 25, that you were operating a motor vehicle in the city of Trenton, and they think that you did not have a valid license, that it was suspended. They think you were driving on Grangeville West in Trenton at 8:10 p.m. on that date. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those in 2 points. Do you understand that? You also have 2 other charges, no proof of insurance and unauthorized or improper use of lights. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer. I'm entering a not guilty plea. $500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money.
I have,
Hang on. You don't have to post any money, but you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You understand that? All right. So you go out in the hallway. He'll call you in momentarily. All right. Funchess. Kiamora Rain Funchess, 25B1499618 and B. Do you have any more files down there? Funchess, is she out on Zoom?
She's on Zoom, Judge.
Okay. Your name, ma'am?
More Funchess.
You're charged with driving while unlicensed, and you also have a civil infraction, a failure to yield. You have the right to a lawyer. Would you like a lawyer?
Yes.
All right, you just stay put. I'll be with you momentarily. We'll put you in a waiting room, and then as soon as they're ready, they'll zoom in and talk to you. Okay, so this one wants a lawyer, John, and they do not.
This one going to.
That is just going to waived attorney, so that's going right to the prosecutor. And then this one is this young lady right here. She's on Zoom, and she wants a lawyer. Eric Anthony Schilling, 25G306772. Your name, sir?
Eric Schilling.
Good morning to you. You have a charge. You met with a department rep. You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea. $160. You can go down the hall and make your payment, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your speeding is dismissed. Good luck. Happy New Year. Murphy Holding LLC, 25P647033A. And I also have, give me 1 second here. I have 6470333A, B, C, and then I also have 6470337A and B.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gunter.
Good to see you. Sir.
You too.
Yeah, I think they wrote the same ticket twice. I was talking to the prosecutor about.
I need your appearance first.
I'm in please the court, Patrick Gutner, P70106, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Murphy Holdings LLC, whose representative Christopher Murphy said to be taken.
Let me call him, man. I can't even make heads or tails out of this, what he's written up here. Okay, sir, your name?
Griffin Murphy.
All right, so first of all, he has a charge of commercial vehicle, no plate. Does he stand mute, waive formal reading on that charge?
Yes.
I'm gonna need you in here, Mr. Bologna, please.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Thank you. Same thing on file C, the insecure load?
Yes.
All right, so those are the two misdemeanors I have. Now I have three civil infractions. I have a safety equipment, flares, no medical waiver card. Hang on a second. Yeah, I have safety equipment violation flares. I have no medical waiver card. That's just, I'm having a hard time making heads or tails out of this one, Mr. Bologna. Then I have a B, well, it's not your fault. I have a B file, no insurance. So I have 647033 that has no trailer plate, commercial vehicle, no proof of insurance, commercial vehicle, an insecure load, commercial vehicle. Then I have on 7037A, which is the same offense date, I have a warning on the operating without a proper endorsement, and I have safety equipment violation, flares / triangles, and no medical waiver card. So I want to make sure that I'm doing this right. So first of all, you've got improper display down here. What file is that on?
We're amending the charge here. We're adding it.
Yeah, I know, but you got 5 cases
That
here.
would be on the plate violation, which was misdemeanor.
The 3-3 case.
Is that the A file or is that the B file? That's the A file. All right, so you're dismissing the original charge, no trailer plate, and he's pleading to improper display, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, let me just take one of these at a time. All right, so I understand that one. Now we've got, you got a B and C case here on 7033A. Am I right that he's pleading to no proof of insurance on that one? And he's also, that's file B, and he's also pleading on 647037A,
Safety.
the safety equipment, is that right?
That's correct.
That's correct.
Give me 1 second. All right. And then I've got, you're dismissing the no medical waiver code, right?
Correct.
Why didn't your client show up first? He wasn't here, was he? Maybe, I don't know why we entered a default judgment on December 4th. All right, dismissed for STIP, that's on no medical waiver card. And then, what am I doing with the last file? You got, I think you only have 4 written up here. He's also got a, so I've got him pleading as charged on 7037A, pleading as charged on 7033B. 7037B is being dismissed. He's pleading to improper display on 703A, and I don't think you did anything on the insecure load.
That's a dismissal.
That's a dismissal? Okay, you got CMV load, I see now. All right, do you understand all of this, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to the charge of improper display of plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
To the charge of no proof of insurance on behalf of the company. What's your position, by the way?
Owner.
So you're the president?
Yes.
So to the charge of safety equipment violation on behalf of the company, file 7037A, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
And to 7033B, no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible?
I think what the government needs to know about, that we still valid, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there was a plea on that one, Your Honor, to authority to put valid, and
No, he's pleading to no proof of insurance according to this.
I think that was actually amended to unable to display valid information.
It's the same.
Well, what's the same?
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Same charge. It's no proof of insurance.
Okay.
They didn't charge him with a misdemeanor of no insurance.
It's just a lower, yeah.
So to that charge of no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible? To improper display again, responsible or not responsible? Just violation of, the safety regulations on file A, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, good enough. Give me 1 second here.
Thank you.
Just a little confusing. Oh. Does he have insurance now?
Yes.
You can't be driving a commercial vehicle without insurance, sir. Right? All right. On the, no insurance. They didn't write that one as a commercial. I'm doing, or $200 on that, on the improper display, 210, and on the, defective equipment or safety violation, I should say, 235. So he owes 235, 435, 645. Can he pay all that today?
Yes, you.
All right, Mr. Gunner, good to see you. You doing all right?
Judge,
Yeah.
can I ask, what, file was the improper plate? I'm sorry, that was a lot. I was trying to keep up.
I know. I know it was on the note 7033A, he's pleading to improper display
Okay,
and they're dismissing the no trailer plate.
okay,
So they're dismissing the misdemeanor. He's pleading to a civil infraction of improper display. On 7033C, which is unsecure load, they're dismissing that. On 7033B, he's pleading to that, no proof of insurance. On 7037A, he's pleading to that, which is, safety equipment,
Safety
flares,
equipment, yeah.
triangles. And then they're dismissing 7037B, which is no medical waiver card.
okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. You're all set. Have a good day. Happy New Year. All right. Phone has to go out of the building, man. Thank you. Misha, Adina, Tokashir. I don't even see which one you have, Mr. Osmond. Your appearance counsel?
Your Honor, good morning. Nader Nassif appearing on behalf of Ms. Tolkachir.
All right, so this is going to be a plea to impeding traffic and the speeding is going to be dismissed, true?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, you're authorized to enter that plea on his behalf
Yes, Your Honor.
to the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'll accept the plea. 150 is the total, and I am going to give him until the 22nd to pay this, okay?
Okay.
He can go right on 33court.com.
All right.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
I don't know which one you have, Mr. Osmond. Did you talk to the prosecutor?
No, I have City of Trenton versus Stevens disposal set for 8:45 this morning, and I've been waiting to be put in the room.
I'm sorry. Can somebody put
Mr.
him in?
Osmond, yeah, I put him in there. I thought you spoke with him because it shows you were in there and I thought you came back out. I apologize.
No,
That's
Yeah,
all
it
right.
shows that you were
You
in
don't
there.
mind
Okay, let me
sitting
do
here
that.
and learning something for a while, do you, Mr. Osmond?
I'm always willing to learn from you, that's for sure.
All right, just wait 1 second. We'll get you in there. I'm sorry about that. Sir, just wait till he comes back and then you check in with the court officer, okay? I mean, you're fine standing there until he comes back.
Oh.
All right, people against Jamie Joseph Perilla, 25G 306 687. All right, good morning to you. Your name, sir?
Jamie Joseph Perot.
Let me see here. All right, so you met with the department rep and you were going, come on up to the podium.
Sorry.
That's all right. You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yes.
That's what you want to do?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the speeding. Let's see, you got a good record?
Yeah.
All right, 150. Cashier, enter the hall to your right.
Can I get that right now?
Yeah, you're all done.
Thank you.
Be careful out on the snow. Good luck. Lester Douglas Wood. 25G306709. Come on up to the podium, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Your name?
Lester Douglas Wood.
How you doing today? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. So far, you know.
I know, it's only 9:45. There's a lot that could go wrong. There's a lot that can go right though, too. So let's be optimistic. You're gonna plead to impeding, right? Is that what you're gonna do?
Well, I'm hard of hearing.
I'm sorry. You're gonna plead responsible to impeding traffic, right?
I am.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
I am responsible.
Please accepted, speeds dismissed 150. Cash your end of the hall to your right. Happy New Year, good luck.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do I have something with you, Detective Driscoll?
Good morning, Your Honor. We had Teresa Riddle from yesterday. I just kind of zoomed in to see if you needed anything to questions answered, and we had some information we wanted to provide.
Where's she at now?
She made bond, Judge. I do not know where her whereabouts are.
What time did I set that?
8:30.
What do you think the odds are? You want to take a bet on lunch or
We had
something as to whether or not she's going to show up? It's 9:45, and she has this uncanny ability to fail to show up.
If I were a betting man, I would not be pulling for Miss Riddle on this.
All right. You know what? You can tell she's missed on this case before.
Yep.
You can go ahead and call or whatever. I'll tell the prosecutor to just send in the file. I'm going to issue a warrant again. This is ridiculous. She already forfeited a bond once on this. Let me just call him real quick and then I can get you out of here, okay?
Very good, Judge. Thank you.
Sergeant Driscoll's out here and Ms. Little failed to favor us with her presence today again. So it was scheduled for 8:30. It's now 9:47. That's enough time. He told Mr. Bologna he can send in a request for a warrant. She's missed before on this. Okay? We'll do that. Thank you. Thank you. So you can go now or you can go later, whatever you want. I'm just going to have him bring it and issue the warrant. And wow. People give us, I don't understand that. Thought 500 was enough.
Miss Riddle has a habit of not showing up, Judge.
No.
Okay.
And,
I appreciate it. I see you got a pretty decent docket going.
Have a great day.
Thanks,
you.
Judge. Bye.
Okay, how we coming on Mr. McKay's Zoom?
I believe this is his phone out here, Judge, that says Kenny's phone. I'm pretty sure that's.
Well, then
his
are we
phone.
going to zoom it on? Are we going to be able to put it on the
I
screen?
think he can phone share. He can share screen off his phone from there.
Do you know how to do that?
If
He
he
has no
turns
clue.
his
Neither
video
do I.
on, if he turns his video on, there'll be an option if he taps his screen that says
Try it. Turn your phone
share
on,
screen.
please. Mr. McKay, they should have, well, he's a St. Patrick's baby too, eh?
The officer should be here.
Big one coming up, Mr. McKay. I was gonna say,
It is a big one coming up. I'm on the Zoom, my phone's there.
okay, now what's he gotta do? He's on Zoom. We see Kenny's phone on Zoom.
He has to have his video on.
You have to have your video. So start your video, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Maybe Ms. McRipley can help. I'm just kidding. I want to talk to you if you get a minute. Thank you.
Sorry.
There
And
you are.
then there
I
should
see
be, I think if you tap somewhere, there should be a screen share. Trying to think.
Yeah.
Do not help. Sir, come on up here. My secretary, you got to be under 50 or at least to know all these technology rules, all these technology rules that drive us all crazy, right? Sadie, you're on YouTube now.
All right.
Okay. All right. Now,
I'll find the video.
okay, Officer McParland, start your video again. Recalling Kenneth James McKay Jr., 25B149883.
Kids and technology.
I got news for you. He's younger than you are.
This guy?
Yeah.
Of course he is. Like 40.
He looks 10 years younger than you.
Should be still in this. You scroll, with the data, scroll down to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's showing foolishness.
Yeah,
The
it's-
photos, but not this.
That's where it would be. Okay.
It's not there, just the photos.
The Zoom number to me to reach him when I had, during, back up on still.
I think you made other.
It's not giving an option to share any videos. Like,
It's not giving an option to share the screen.
well, we can share the screen, it's just not showing.
It's not showing videos. All right. I'm sorry. We tried.
Your Honor.
Yes, you're still under oath, by the way, officer.
Of course, Your Honor. I also have, I'm lucky enough to be off today. I do have a map in front of me so I can better explain to the court too and show you on Google Maps if it's okay with you in the court to show you how far this yellow line does go. If that's okay with.
Absolutely.
It's very clear on the video how far the yellow line does go. It's very clear where I was stopped on the shoulder.
Here.
Okay, just wait. Let me look at what he shows me first, okay?
Of course, Your Honor.
My concern here is, even if you were in a passing zone, I got testimony here that the guy had his turn signal on.
And me, a professional driver, I have driven 500,000.
What do you mean a professional? What do you mean a professional driver? You have a CDL?
Which license I need a transportation company. I am testifying right now that the man's lights were in my face and there was not a turn signal on. I would not have, as a professional driver, I would not have passed this person had there been turn signals on. The officer stated himself that the person felt that I grew impatient and passed him. That proves that he knew I was back there. And I believe that the other person may deny this, that he did it intentionally, that he was going.
Got in an accident intentionally?
That he hit my car intentionally. He was going dangerously slow. First of all, this was an elderly person. He was looking for a home that he must be unfamiliar with, because that's what he told the officer, that he was going to somebody's workshop there. Must be an address that he's unfamiliar with. That must be why he was going so slow. So I was behind him when it got to the point where I could get around him. I did. It aggravated that person that I was doing that. And
Well, you don't think he intentionally slammed into the side of your vehicle, do you really?
I have a suspicion that that is part of what happened. The officer said himself that he thought that the other person thought that.
Okay, you're gonna lose me on that.
Okay, well, that's fine.
All right, go ahead. Show me what you want to show me, officer.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to go ahead and just try to turn the video around. Do you know in the court in the app settings, if that's possible? If not, I'll do my best to go ahead and turn around so I can go ahead and explain it to you on the monitor I have in front of me.
You guys
If
ask
not-
me technology questions and you expect me to know the answer, huh? You should know better.
My apologies, Your Honor. I'll do my best right here. Let me know if you can
Thanks.
see my, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, Your Honor. So this is West Jefferson.
And you
going
can see it,
northbound.
right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So as you can see, there's another lane, like Mr. McKay and I said, that it comes in through here. Okay, so if I just click like this and I go to the street view, here's that lane that comes through here, southbound. Now you see this double yellow?
Yes.
This is where, in this area, forgive me, that all the way up to this bridge that the victim driver said the accident happened in. And as Mr. McKay and I previously stated, they both had to get out of this area so that way they wouldn't get hit. You know, they can't just stay right here. So if you go this yellow line, as you can see, it goes down quite a ways. I'm zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, again, until we almost hit a street down here called Ludwig.
How much, hang on, slow down. How long would you say, now it's hard for me to tell that double yellow line exists there on that roadway. Can you give me an estimate?
As far as yardage, Your Honor?
So you're saying it happened west of there?
It happened well west of there. The tire tracks on my video show exactly where it happened and exactly where my vehicle was stopped on the shoulder.
And
it was nowhere near that area. It was at.
Where were they when you told them to move their vehicles? When you arrived on scene, where were they?
They were in this area between, just past this. They were in this area, right here to this area over here. I would say it's about a good, probably 70 yards, Your Honor, 60, 70 yards.
From the end of the double yellow line?
Yeah. No. So from the line over here, which is the double yellow, the ending of it, to where I found them, which is over here.
Over where? Show me.
They pulled up, they were in this area, okay?
All right.
And they said, the individual said the accident happened like in this area right after where that southbound lane, like Mr. McKay and I said. And then I found there's a private drive. I don't know which private drive it was, but there were yaw marks that were like not 3-point yaw marks. They were yaw marks that go like this around, which clearly show, you know, that someone was trying to go around, not someone pulling out and then going forward.
And you saw debris in that area? Is that where you saw the debris?
Yeah, there was minor debris, Your Honor. And my apologies, I didn't get down and look at like what kind of debris it was and trying to verify which, you know, could have been from another vehicle, of course. But from where the victim vehicle said this happened, I'm certain it was Mr. McKay's vehicle, and it was definitely within the double yellow, and it was clearly double yellow in the area that the accident, the victim said occurred.
All right. What do you want to say?
I want to say, I want to be able to show you frame by frame my video.
Jesus.
I can prove to you where this accident happened.
Where are you going to show it? I got to have.
I have it on my phone, so I don't know. The officer should be here. That's what should happen. The officer should be here.
Well, we don't make them come here. And in fact, if you wanted to do an informal, I let them come here. Where are you now?
Where am I? I'm at my residence, Your Honor.
Yeah, which city?
Judge?
I'm in
what?
Shane said if he emails the video.
Go down and talk to John. You go down to the end and talk to the tech guy and see what we can do. Okay, let's do that. You go down and talk to the tech guy. Go all the way down the hall and they'll bring it up for you. All right. Just bear with me, officer. Teresa Lynn Little, 25T642922. Multiple misses from this young lady. Defendant failed to appear. Bench warrant to issue. Forfeit bond. She keeps failing to show up. This one's going to be 10,000, 10%. And it was scheduled for 8:30 and it's now 9:58. People against Mark Solomon Wesley, 25T647066. John, come here, please.
Ready, John. Yeah, I got it.
Good morning.
Good morning. For the record, James Schlaf, 30720.
All right. How you doing, Mr. Schlaf? Your name, sir?
Mark Wesley.
So, for purposes of arraignment, does he stand mute and waive formal reading?
He does, Your Honor.
All right. I'm entering a not guilty plea, and then he's going to plead to no proof of insurance.
Yeah.
John, come here. All right, to that charge, no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If I show my current insurance, could that get?
Yeah, you get everything. Well, he's pled it to no proof from a misdemeanor. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna charge you 185 unless. Okay,
Just in furtherance, Your Honor, he has cleared up all the outstanding
good,
problems, including he has good insurance now. I presented that to your process.
good. Your total, I'm gonna accept your plea, dismiss the misdemeanor, okay? 185 is your total. Can you pay that today or do you need time? When can you pay it?
Probably closer to
You,
the end of the next month.
no problem.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll make it February the 7th. Is that enough time? Now, listen. I need you to have a seat over there. We got an order from a probate judge that says that they're ordering us to take you into custody in the police department.
Hold on, I didn't finish.
It's over a mental health issue. I'm just telling you, I got an order from a probate judge and I have to do it. We're going to take you down there. Trenton's going to come and pick you up and they're going to take you there. Okay. Sir, I can't ignore a judge's order either. Okay. I just can't ignore the judge's order. I'm sorry. If you need more time on this, if you get to February 7th and you can't pay, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I'm sorry, but I have to have you taken into custody. I really am.
I'm gonna ask to take care of another case and then I'll go over and speak to him.
Sure. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Stevens disposal. Let me get this, Mr. Osmond, poor guy's been waiting here all morning. 25T647-284 A and B. All right, Mr. Osmond, your appearance.
Yeah, Jeff Osmond on behalf of Stevens Disposal.
All right, so I have an A file. You're going to plead on that. That's over. And then I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the defective equipment. There's agreed upon fines and costs of $1,300. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge, overweight, you're authorized to enter that plea. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge of overweight on behalf of the company, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'll accept the plea. Fines cost $1,300 per the agreement, paid by February 15th. I don't know what happened. Sorry about this. Have a great day, counsel.
You too.
Thank you. Gaddy. Jalen Avery Tyler Gaddy. 25T645-675C. And I don't have an A and a B file.
Because I just think I saw the tickets inside.
See,
Judge, I believe those are paid. There's only one open file. Those ones
so
are paid.
call them. See, he already went into default on those a long time ago. I'm going to give him back. Maybe he'll cut you a better deal, but he really should. Can you come in 1 second, Mr. Bologna? Thanks. So I asked him not to go back. If it's a month old, that's one thing when the default's entered, but this is 8 months old. So if the ticket isn't your name,
Anthony Boyd.
if the ticket isn't in here, it's been disposed of. Again, when they get 8 months old, I'm going to ask you not to set those aside, really. I don't care if you give them a better deal. I don't care what you do on these others. If he's paid the others and you want, that's your choice. But he's already been in default. Licenses get suspended. I don't want to make a mockery. So I'm going to hand you this back. You talk to Mr. Schloff again. Mr. Gaddy, you have a seat. Your lawyer will be in touch with you, okay?
Okay,
Thanks. Kimberly Ann Rose, 25T647-291. All right. Good morning, counsel. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. Thanks. Ma'am, your name,
Kimberly Ann.
your appearance?
Peter Donata, P78413, MIDC counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, she stands mute, waives formal reading. True?
Yes, sir.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. Now she's going to plead to no ops on person, a 0-point violation, ma'am. And then I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the suspend on motion of the prosecutor. The no ops is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You just sign an advice of rights form here today. Did you read it and understand it? If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights. And there's not going to be a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle? December 9 to 25 on Fort near Emmeline and Trenton at 7:32 in the morning.
Yeah.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No.
Are you on probation?
No.
Parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it. Suspends dismissed. I'm ready for sentence. She doesn't have a valid license yet, right?
No, Your Honor, she has a couple of tickets she has to clear up in a different jurisdiction, and then she should be able to get her license back. There are only tickets, outstanding tickets. But I would like to ask the court to consider the fact that Miss Rose is on disability. She's supporting two young children, 10-year-old children, and in some cases her grandchildren, only on.
How do you have 10 years? Will you have 10-year-olds?
Yeah, 10-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Those are your children.
So, based on the fact that she's very low income and has that obligation to support her children, I would ask the court to consider either a waiving the cost of fines or a lower cost of fines, and if so, possibly a payment plan.
Is the husband in there? Is the father in their lives?
Yes,
Does he pay child support?
Yes.
Does he live with you?
not really.
Okay, I can.
I was in an abusive relationship with him. He
All
was-
right. Anything else you want to say?
No.
I'll cut the fines down a little, but you got to get a valid license, okay? 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 60 days. How much can you pay today?
Can I sell the peanut? Right?
Yeah, can you pay anything today? How much you get in disability?
1,000.
Can you pay 75 a month?
Yeah.
You pay 75 per month, and we'll start this beginning February 7th. And if you don't have the money at any point,
I will get it on the 3rd.
well, I'm giving you till the 7th. If you don't have the money, though, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you can walk in here on or before any of your payment due dates, and I'll be more than happy to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me. That's the only thing, okay?
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thanks, counsel. People against Dennis Wayne Wingle, 25T647294. Mr. Wingle, come on up here, sir. You tell me your name, please.
Dennis Wayne.
You're going to plead to no ops now, right? You've met with the prosecutor. He's going to dismiss the suspend, true?
Sure.
If you plead to this charge, the possible penalties are up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on December 10 of 25 at 7:26 in the morning on Fort near King and Trent?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid license at that time on your person?
No, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it. You're revoked. You got to go back and get a license, sir. I can't let you drive on a revoked license. You've had 4 drunk drivings, right?
Correct.
Come on, what are you doing? You got to go talk to a lawyer. You can't drive. Where do you work at?
I work a lot of different places.
What do you do for a living?
I build homes. Do construction.
I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Wingo. You seem like a nice man, but you can't be driving around on a revoked, okay? All right. What else? Anything else?
No, that's
Just don't come back here, okay, please? 100 fines, 175 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 493 days. Do you have that to pay today?
I have some.
How much?
I have to check my card to see how much I have.
How much you think you have?
At least $100.
You pay 100 now? Can you pay 75 per week or not?
Yes.
I'll make it 70. You sure? I'll make it $60 per week, and I'll give you a little leeway time. We won't start this until the 30th of January. If you ever need more time, no problem. call the court. We'll go on Zoom on or before any due date where you don't have the money, or come in here on or before the due date. I'll give you an extension. I'll promise you, I don't care how many times we have to do that, but don't ignore me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, best of luck. Have a nice year. You go right down to the cashier under the hall to your right, make your $100 payment. Best of luck to you.
Judge,
Yeah,
Zoom cut out on that. What was his payment plan? He's paying 100 today?
yeah, and then he's gonna pay, starting January 30th, he's gonna pay $60 per week, 60 per week, starting January 30th.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have Gaddy?
Yes, I do.
Jalen Gaddy, 25T645675C. The other ones have been taken care of.
That's right, Your Honor. We discussed that.
Okay, could I have your appearances, please?
James Schlaf, 30720.
All right, and sir, your name again?
Then,
So just to be clear, he paid the no proof of insurance in the speeding. Is that what you did already?
yes, sir.
So he's going to plead the no ops. The possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. If you pay that, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the suspend.
Thank you.
If you plead to that, I should say. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice to rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge of no valid ops on person, how do you plead?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle May the 14th at 25 in the city of Trenton, county of Wayne on Grange near Pine Tree at 5:10 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid operator's license on your person?
No, Your
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Please accept it, suspends, dismiss. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. When are you gonna go take care of your 5 warrants? You got all of them out of Detroit, 1 out of Plymouth, another out of Plymouth. So you got 3 out of Detroit, 2 out of Plymouth. You got to go take care of those, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where does he work at?
I work at Native Florida as a flower merchant.
Anything you want to say?
No,
I'm gonna go light. Anything?
no, Your Honor.
Since you paid the other 2, I'll just make a note. He paid A and B files. 20 costs, 20 fines, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 165 or 30 days. Do you have all that to pay or you need time?
May I have 2 weeks, Your Honor?
I'll give you until January 30. If you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Or come in here, on or before due date. I don't care how many times we have to do that. Good luck. Amy Marie Powell, thanks, Mr. Sloff. Amy Marie Powell, 25G306785A and B. Defendant failed to appear. She is responsible as charged by default. Case was scheduled for 9:15. It's now 10:12. All right. Heather, do you know how Shane's coming with that video?
I do not. I can check though, Judge.
Okay. If he needs more time, no problem.
Okay.
Who's on my docket today?
Judge, he's still
Yeah.
waiting for the video to come through from Mr. McKay.
You have to send it to him.
I've been trying repeatedly. It's a large file. I don't think it's.
Okay, it might just take a minute then.
I just tried something else called mail drop. I don't know what that is.
Judge, I'm gonna try to we have a Galaxy out here that I need to get a name on real quick.
Galaxy A13A135G. We can't tell who you are when you just put your phone on there. Tell me what your name is, and you're gonna have to change your identifying information from Galaxy to your name. What's your name, ma'am or sir? I can't see you. Start your video and tell me your name, please. You have to start your video, please. There you go. Your name?
Okay. James Martin.
James Martin.
Let me take a look and see what we have him for today. He's
I
a
had a
show
probation
cause.
violation with him, I believe, Sadie.
Yeah, it looks like a show cause today. And then we also have Monroe County jail here with Mr. McCarroll for a 10-15 hearing.
Okay, McCarroll.
Royce McCarroll, yes.
Okay, so James Martin, I'm gonna need, and McCarroll. Martin's the one that I was talking to you about. Do you have that, or is this Jim? Susan Lynn Wolf? 25G3067848 and B. Good morning, ma'am. Your name? All right, so they're gonna use, they say you have a valid plate. They're gonna go ahead and dismiss. They're gonna dismiss the expired plate. They say you have a valid plate now, and you are going to plead responsible on file A to impeding with the understanding that they will then move to dismiss the speed. True?
I close it in. I don't understand much of anything.
Okay, well,
Just know that I was having
let me slow down, man. Let me slow down. You have two charges. You have speeding and you have expired plate. They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic, which is no points. And it won't go on your record. If you plead to that, they're going to dismiss the speeding charge and the expired plate charge. Do you understand that?
No.
What part don't you understand? They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic.
I've got to close an entry. And I'm not understanding much of what you're saying.
Okay,
I just know that I didn't know that I had a medical crisis at the time.
hang on. Want to make sure you understand before we go on. They're going to offer you the opportunity to plead to a 0-point violation. It's not going on your traffic record.
I have no money.
Ma'am, you can fight the ticket if you want. I can't solve that issue for you. I'm not going to, if you don't understand, I'll just set it for hearing on both charges and we'll have a hearing. I don't know what more I can do. They're telling you if you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. It won't go on your traffic record and the speeding charge will be dismissed.
I don't have any money.
Do you want to plead to this first? Do you want to plead to impeding?
No,
What do you want to do?
I want to do.
Ma'am, you're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you? You're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you?
Don't know. I don't understand
What part don't you understand?
much of any of this.
Well, that's easy to say. I mean, I don't understand what's going on in the world now either. And I get that.
I was lost in.
Ma'am, you can set it for hearing if you want. I can tell this is going to be one of these where you don't want to plead and you want them to dismiss it and they're not willing to dismiss it. You're either going to have to plead to impeding or set them both for hearing. That's the best I can do. I will work with you on the payments. I don't intend to lock you up.
I don't have money.
Ma'am, I'm not talking about the money yet. I'm not talking
I
about.
gotta go to jail because I don't have the money.
So you understand what's going on. You just want to quarrel with me, right? You want to argue with me, right?
No, I just don't have money.
Ma'am, if you want me to set these for hearing, I will set them for hearing. If you want to plead to impeding traffic,
No.
you don't want to plead to impeding traffic. Well, why don't you sit down and think about it? I got all these people with,
Anybody help? I'm still gonna have a head injury.
ma'am, you want to argue with me, huh? I don't need to argue, and I'm not arguing with people. If somebody wants me to argue with them, they can pay me a lot more than the state's paying me. I'm not going to argue with you. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, and that's what I'm going to do. That's Susan.
Amy Powers.
Have a seat, and I'll be back with you. You think about what you want to do, okay? What's that?
Amy Powers, if you got it on your bunch.
I had injury.
Ma'am, settle down, please. You don't get this outburst like that. I can't explain it any better than I have. You want to argue with me. People want to argue with me, detective, sometimes. You know that, Mr. Slough? I don't understand it. They want to argue with you. Like I'm the guy who got them in trouble. I'm the guy who was pressing the accelerator. I'm ridiculous. I need, McCarroll, Royce Aaron McCarroll, 24F242579. Mr. McCarroll, your name.
Royce Aaron McCarroll.
You're charged with failure to pay. Did we give him a lawyer?
No.
How long have you been in there, Mr. McCarroll?
Since October 29th of last year.
But you're getting out in 2 weeks, right?
Yes, sir.
Why haven't you paid this?
What is the ticket?
It's a suspend charge from 2024. I gave you time to pay. I told you to come talk to me if you didn't have the money. You still didn't do either one of those things.
And what is this court out of?
We are in the city of Woodhaven, county of Wayne, south portion of the county, not far from Monroe, where you are, about 25 minutes, 23 minutes. I can just give you an extension on time to pay. What are you in custody for?
What is it? R&O?
You don't remember, huh?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't.
Mr. McCarroll. Mr. McCarroll, how old are you, sir?
29.
How long? You got a record, don't you?
A little bit.
A little bit. Why are you doing this to yourself? Look, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna cut this short. I'm simply gonna give you credit for time served, and I'm closing the case.
Thank you.
Close the case, but please grow up. Don't stop doing this, will you please? Okay. Let's do Ms. Funchess first. People against Funchess, Kimura Rain Funchess, 25B 1499618 and B. Good morning, ma'am. Your name?
Kimura Funchess.
Counsel?
Good morning, James Schloff, 30720, on behalf of Ms. Funchess.
So for purposes of arraignment, and she has a civil infraction too, does she stand mute and waive formal reading?
She does, Your Honor.
Ma'am, I'm going to have a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to give you a $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. I'm entering a plea of denial on the civil infraction, plea of not guilty on the misdemeanor. I'm going to set this for a pretrial. Can you afford your own lawyer going forward, ma'am?
No,
Where do you work at?
I don't work.
How are you supporting yourself?
I'm in school, so
Well, you go to school where?
I go to community high school in Ann Arbor.
You're still in high school?
Yes, I'm a senior.
We'll appoint her a lawyer. We'll give you a new date. We'll give you a pretrial date, and that will be on.
It'll be January 29th, Judge, at 9:15.
And
Okay,
if I may just add, Your Honor, that I tried to work this out today, but the prosecution wants a pretrial date and wants her to try to succeed getting a license, or at least the what she needs to in order to get a license.
So, ma'am, follow your lawyer's lead. I don't want to know what he told you, but go get your license. We'll give you 4 weeks. We'll make it February 12th, is it? Is that the 12th, Heather? Yeah, I'm going to make it February the 12th. February the 12th at 9:15. Okay, ma'am? February 12th at 9:15. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let me take Martin. I'm going to take Martin real quick. James Craig Martin, 24B 704-583. Name, please.
James Schloff on behalf of Mr. Martin, 30720.
Mr. Martin, your name, sir? Yeah,
Mr. Martin, you may be muted.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
Your
apologize.
name?
James Martin.
So, counsel, this was a sad situation that happened on this. This was a moving violation causing death. And at any rate, he allegedly has not done his 80 hours of community service. Can I have your name?
I'm not here on this.
Oh, you're not. I'm sorry. So what is he going to do on this?
Your Honor, I believe that he's going to acknowledge that he has not completed community service. He's had some setbacks recently. He's confident that he can do that soon.
Sir, if you plead guilty here, this would be your first violation. You could get 15 or 5 more days. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you you're presumed innocent? You have the right to a hearing. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses to testify or remain silent. If you remain silent, that silence would not be held against you. If you plead guilty, you're waiving any presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So is that your intent to plead guilty here?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge that you failed to provide proof of completing 80 hours of community service by November 1 of 25, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you fail to complete your community service by then?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Your plea is accepted. I find it to be an accurate plea made voluntarily and understandingly. The plea is accepted. I ordered this way back on April the 8th of 10 days of community service by April 8th of 25. So you've had 9 months. Why hasn't he done it, Mr. Schloff?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that he's having some personal problems, some health problems. Is that correct, Mr. Martin?
Yes, it is.
Ms. O'Donnell, your name? So what kind, I mean, I don't want to get too much in detail, but there's sedentary jobs with community service, sir. You're going to have to do your community service.
Yes, Your Honor.
What can you add?
Ongoing health issues. He's had some pretty serious heart issues, so I think even some sedentary work was kind of the issue for a while. I did give him the information to go to Fish and Loaves. They've been pretty good with people in the past doing some sedentary jobs, but he has had some pretty serious health issues. That's why I've given him so much additional time.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to adjourn the sentencing and I'm going to give him some time to do it. Now, I got to check. I didn't place him on probation, did I? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm going to adjourn the sentencing. Give me a date, Heather, the latter part of March.
We could do, want to do March 31st? Do you want to do the end of March, Judge?
That's good. At what time? 8:30?
Sure.
At 8:30. Mr. Martin, I'm going to expect you to do it. If there's health issues and he has letters from doctors, let's have a hearing with him and I and you, and we'll figure it out going forward, okay? But otherwise, I expect you to have that done. All other bond terms and conditions or all other probation terms and conditions will remain in full force and effect. Okay, sir? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. I don't want you to do anything to hurt yourself, so good luck.
No. I'm doing better. Thank you.
Good. Stephen William Church, 2524B147140. Your name? Sir, your name?
Stephen Church.
He pled guilty. Do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. He pled guilty to failure of threatened anger management, which I did, in fact, order back on December 18 of 24. I placed him on probation at that time for 21 months. Why haven't you done that?
I was on medical for a good while.
How long's a good while?
Like 4 or 5 months.
When was that?
You could have gotten you out of this.
You get
Oh, let me
the,
make sure I have this style.
you get to mute Mr. Schloff if you would, Heather. When was that?
It was last year.
What months?
I can't say right now.
Was it in the summer? Was
No, it was, January, February, March, April.
All right.
It
Well,
got cleared up.
okay, but you've been back to work then since April or May,
Yeah.
right? You still haven't done your anger management. I mean, come on. I got you on probation for 21 months. I'm not excited about this. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, this is the second time I violated everything he did. I worked with him because I do have proof of a medical. It was through like end of June. The issue is he enrolled in it. He was supposed to go, I believe, yeah, it was December 2nd and then missed it. So I issued the show cause. He missed the show cause. We would have been scheduled to meet on Friday, I believe it was. And he called me and the warrant had already been issued. And Mr. Church was very rude to me on the phone. He told me.
Why are you giving her a hard
I'm
time?
off pretty much and hung up on me.
Why are you giving her a hard time? Why are you giving her a hard time?
No reasons. I was like extremely stressed out.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait, slow down. What do you do for a living?
Right now I'm working in a hotel as maintenance.
Okay, well, if you were doing your job as a hotel maintenance man and you were doing it well, would you expect to have some customer of the hotel start giving you a hard time?
No, you don't.
Then why do you think you could do it with her? Well, you did, and you said you were stressed out. Give me a break. I don't understand. I just don't understand. You've had 13 months to take care of this. She tells you she's issuing the show cause and you give her a hard time? Are
I
you?
told him that the warrant had been issued because he missed the show cause. He
Get it.
He didn't get it in the mail.
Oh,
I really didn't get it in the mail. I live with my sister and we got a community mailbox. Had I gotten it, I would have showed up there. I turned myself in, I paid the bond.
all right. Let's stop. Let's just talk about something more important. You're going to do this, okay?
Yeah.
And you're going to do it really, really, really soon. Like you're going to sign up at the next date
I've actually already signed up for the 20 minutes.
of January.
Yes.
Serve 2 days on the court work program. You pay $35 a day for that and pay $150 in costs. Your total's $220. Can you pay that today?
No, I cannot.
When can you pay it?
In a couple of weeks when I get paid.
To be paid by January 30. Set them up on the court work program. Don't talk to her like that again either.
How's the work program gonna look? Over an hour away.
You're gonna have to come here. And that's how fed up I am with you that you haven't done this in the last 13 months. Have a good day. Goodnow, Darren Michael Goodnow, 25T647391. Is Goodnow here? Darren Goodnow? Is Darren
Should be,
Goodnow?
Judge. You called the case earlier, so he should be.
Yeah. All right, you're representing yourself, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Darren Michael Goodnow, 25T7391C. And A and B. Your name?
All
All right, so you're going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. You're also going to plead guilty to no proof of insurance. And they in turn are going to move to dismiss the driving on a suspended license and the unauthorized lights, right?
Yes.
If you plead to allow an unlicensed driver to drive, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. If you plead to no insurance, that's 0 points. It will go on your record though. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand an advice or rights form here today? If you plead guilty here, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice or rights, and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that? You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer. To the charge of no proof of insurance, do you plead responsible or not responsible? To the charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Were you operating a motor vehicle or in control of a 2014 Ford that was being operated on December the 26th of 25 at 8:10 p.m. on Grange near Weston Trent? And did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you?
It was me.
And are you on probation or parole? Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it to allowing licensed driver to drive. Please accept it to no proof of insurance. I'm going to dismiss the unauthorized lights and suspend. And are you ready for sentence?
Yes.
Anything that you would like to say? Good. You got a valid license now, right?
Yes, sir. I thought, I did not, realize it was suspended. I thought I had taken it, but suspended it. So.
You have insurance now?
Yes, sir.
Can I see it?
No.
Tell you what, I'll take it your word. Okay? Anything else you want to tell me?
I'm good. I came in early today, make sure that my license wasn't suspended, everything.
On the allowing a licensed driver to drive, I'll go light. 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 30 days. And on the no proof of insurance, I'll reduce that to $145. Okay? And I will go ahead and dismiss the driving on a suspended, like I said, and the unauthorized use of the lights. Okay? Do you have all this to pay?
I'm sorry, what?
You have all that money to pay? You owe $220.
It should be, I just got paid.
I'm sorry, 320. Okay, go down the hall and take care of that. You're all set. Good luck. Do we have anything else? John? This is good, John. Can you give that to Heather? I screwed up. Ahmed Abdul. Yeah, I'm sorry. Come on up here, Mr. Ahmed Adnan Abel Juhadim, 25G81182A and B. This is mine today. It's got Judge Hessens on it, Heather. I don't mind taking it.
For which one, Judge? For Ali Ahmed?
No, this is Ahmed Abdullah Edom. ABDULADHEEM. That's you, right? I know. I'm just asking her if I'm going to take
Well,
this.
Judge Heston, is it just a regular misdemeanor case?
A civil infraction charge.
Oh yeah, she's here.
It was our staff.
Yeah, I don't know why they brought it to us. You're going to have to go down the hall to Judge Hessens, okay? Go down the hall to Judge Hessens, and they'll take care of that for you. Thank you. People against Curitan. Robert Earl Curitan, 25B149569A and B. Good morning, Mr. Crawford.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford, right here today. Sir, please.
All right, so we have a trespassing, we have a resist and obstruct. He's not been arraigned on either. Does he stand mute and waive formal reading on both cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm entering a not guilty plea. And then, as I understand it, they're going to go ahead and dismiss the resist, hinder, and obstruct an officer, and he is going to plead guilty to trespassing under section 771.1. True?
That is true, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Sir.
He's got a felony. I'll still do it. If you plead guilty here to trespassing, I'll take it under 771.1. The cost for penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice or rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all the rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that? To the charge of trespassing, how do you plead? On February 20 of 23, were you at King Road, 20260 King Road in the city of a township of Brownstown, county of Wayne? What did you do that makes you guilty of trespassing? Keep your voice up nice and loud.
Hang on somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
What's at 20260 King Road?
I'm not familiar with the area. I just know it was like a lot of cars area.
Well, was it a residential area? Was it
Like business, like a business.
what kind of business?
Trucking, car, I'm not sure.
Was it gated? And you guys jumped the fence? You weren't up to any good, were you? Don't answer that. Are you on probation or parole? I know. Well, you weren't on probation or parole in February. Hang on. You weren't on probation or parole in February of 23, right? Anybody force you to plead guilty? You're gonna stop hanging out with the wrong guys, right? I mean, I don't need to figure this out. I'm not the smartest guy in the country, but if you jump the fence in a business area, you were probably not going to do anything like wash the cars and wax them, were you? Or the trucks. You weren't going to do that. So I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to let it go with that. I'm going to dismiss the R&O. I'm going to set it for a sentence date. I'll just want to read the report. Okay. I'm not going to order a pre-sentence report. What do you do for a living, sir? Working where?
Plant.
What plant?
Change the car.
Okay, good. How much you make there?
1875.
Yeah, it's a pretty good job. You don't want to lose that, right? You live way out in East Point?
Yeah, they'll like to update the court to its.
Okay, we'll do that. Give me the sentence date first, Heather. Are we gonna do the 29th?
Judge, yeah, and I'm sorry, I missed who this was. Who was this for, Judge?
This is for Robert Earl Curitin. So you look for the date. Give me his
Well,
address.
do you want to
please.
do a court to school on this one?
Yeah, you want to do a court to school? You're not gonna. It's February 9th. Listen, hang on. I want to be clear about something. I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want to mislead you. It's more embarrassing. You're gonna be in a school with 250 kids, high school kids. Just telling you, that's the way it is. But you lived out in East Point. Now you live in Warren. You're not going to know any of these kids. But I'll give you a credit for a day served toward jail, court work, or community service. I did not say I was sending you to jail. But I would appreciate it if you do it. If anything, I'm easier, to be honest with you, at court to school. I figure somebody willing to subject themselves to that kind of embarrassment, I'm going to help out a little bit. I didn't promise anything. I'm not promising anything. I'm just going to be fair with you. Do you want to do it or not? February 9th. February 9th, Woodhaven High School. What do you have? What time does that one start again?
That one starts at 8, Judge.
So I want to give you something for 7:40. Now you're coming from Warren, so make sure you leave in plenty of time. Don't let me down, okay? They come out and they're ready to go at 8 o'clock. Can you give me his new address?
It's 1137 Sherman. I'm sorry, it's 11377, Your Honor.
11377 Sherman.
Yes, in Warren, Michigan.
Okay.
His new phone number is 313.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What's the zip code there in Warren?
48089.
48089. All right. And what's the phone number?
313.
Okay.
969.
Okay.
5583.
All right. So, sir, I'm giving you a personal bond of $1,000. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to go near that property address, sir. You're not to go near that property address that you guys were at. So you were absolutely not to enter or go near 20260 King Road in Brownstown Township. Do you understand all those terms?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to order a pre-sentence though, counsel, I think at this point. I'm going to order a pre-sentence just so I have some background. I don't usually do it. I wouldn't do it if he wasn't in court to school. But pre-sentence report, sentence date will be February 9th. You're going to go down the hall, get your notice. Do you know where Woodhaven High is?
So
we'll give you a map. Can you
I'll
give
put
him
the
a map,
address
Heather?
on his notice, Judge.
Yeah, we'll give you a map. Just please make sure you're there on time, okay? Good luck. Is he the one who had the 5 warrants? Were you the one who had the warrants or not? All right. Thank you. Thanks. Good luck. Ickpeen, Jonathan, William Ickpeen, 25G306738.
Good morning, James Schlott, 30720, behalf of Mr. Exapane.
How do you pronounce it? Ekpene?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Just like it looks.
Yeah, right. We make everything so complicated. Tell me your full name, please.
Jonathan William McNally.
All right, Mr. Ekpenay pled guilty to operating while visibly impaired. He drove into a ditch. He's 22. Have you had a chance to review the screening and assessment report with him, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
I have reviewed it with him. There are no corrections being made.
You went 2 years to Central? What'd you study?
Mechanical engineering technology.
Why'd you leave?
I started going trades.
Okay, well, that's okay. That's all right.
And he still is, Your Honor.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, what do you have to say?
Your Honor, on his behalf, he has no criminal history. This is the first alcohol offense. I think he's learned a lot from this. He is learning his trade as well as working 45 hours a week in plumbing, Lisa. Yes. So I think he's the best candidate you've had before the court in a long time.
Okay. Anything you'd like to say?
No.
You seem like a nice kid. All right, good enough. I'm gonna cut you a break a little bit. I'm concerned about you driving into a ditch. Why'd you drive into a ditch? Were you just telling the officer that the tire blew out, or did the tire really blew up?
The tire did go off, but it was windy. And I knew I had tire issues, so I just didn't know when my tire was going to go out on me. But I ended up hitting the curb also, and then it was just.
All right. I'm gonna go 10 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance of any unit of government. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. I need some more whiteout. You do a report to probation as directed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. You're to submit to and kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I'm gonna make you test bi-weekly for 6 weeks. After that, I'll make it monthly if you're clean. So bi-weekly for 6 weeks. After that, then monthly. So you'll meet with probation in that aspect. I don't know that I need a outpatient treatment. I'm going to order the alcohol level education program 1 with the victims impact panel. I'm going to order 4 days jail credit, 1 serve 3. I'll let you serve community service 24 hours. And I'm going to give you all the way until March the 15th of 26 to complete that. There would be cost of recovery on this one, I believe.
You can say March the 15th of 26th to
Yes.
complete all the conditions of probation.
No. Just the community service, 24 hours. And then $100. So your fines are $300, cost $200, $75 victim's rights fee. $50 justice assessment, 6 1/4, screening fees 60 for 685, probation fees are 200 for 885. You have cost of recovery of $150. Your total's $1,035. Kind of cheap. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. And also, you may be eligible for early discharge. You get all this done in 5 months, you can apply for early discharge, okay? All right. Be careful, please. It's a bad sign that you're in here only 1 year after you were able to start drinking. Can you pay all this today?
No, not today.
How much do you have today?
I have 500.
I'll make it 400 now, and I'll let you pay $100 bi-weekly. Is that good? Or is that too much? Pay $100 bi-weekly. I'll start this beginning January the 30th. And if you have a problem with coming up with the payment on January 30 or February 13th or the 27th, no problem. Just call the court. We'll go on Zoom or come in here and talk to me on or before the due date. I'll be more than reasonable with you. I'll give you all the extensions you need, okay?
Yes. And then there's somewhere that I can do my community.
Probation will explain all that. Any nonprofit, church, Salvation Army, animal shelter, St. Vincent de Paul, I could care less. Habitat for Humanity, there's all kinds of, okay? Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so what do you do on this one?
Without a problem.
All right, Amy Powers, Amy Marie Powers, 25G306785, A and B.
Yes.
Your name, ma'am? You got to start your video.
Amy Powers.
You got to start your video. All right, there you go. Your name?
Amy Powers,
All right, where are you calling from? Tuscaloosa? Where were you at?
Missouri.
Missouri. You live in Missouri?
Yeah, I live in St. Louis.
Oh, wow. How long you lived in Missouri?
My whole life.
What were you doing in Detroit or Detroit area on this day?
My best friend from here, she moved there about 10 years ago, so I was just visiting for Thanksgiving.
All right, anyway, I defaulted you before. They told me what happened. You thought it was a different time zone, right? So you're going to plead to impeding on file A. I'll set aside the default. I'm going to dismiss file B on the motion of the prosecutor. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
On motion of the department rep, I mean. So the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please accepted. Speeds dismissed. Please accepted to impeding 155. The other charge stop sign is dismissed. You can pay this today, ma'am?
I could pay it by next week.
I'll give you till January 30. You're going to go on 33court.com and make your payment. If you run into trouble and you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be more than happy to give you an extension. Okay?
What was the website again? I'm sorry.
It's 33court, COURT.com
Okay.
with your ticket number. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a guy that was sitting here, that missed court yesterday. They were supposed to bring his file down, never brought it down. So I sent him back down there to get the file or to have him bring it in.
His file should be in there. He was a no-show yesterday. Did we do not? We didn't have it in the computer for Devin Collins.
Probably in there.
Okay. And then we got all those no-shows.
Okay. Well, is that it though? We'll do the no-shows at 1 o'clock. How's that? Let me see his file. What's his name, Heather?
His last name's Collins, but I found it.
Devin Collins.
I didn't realize he was a no-spoken, but I thought he just didn't have anything.
Yeah. Reschedule this. Yeah, boy.
He's coming back out here, right?
Can you send him back down here?
He's on his way back right now.
All right. Yeah, if you see a Devin Collins, I think he's on his way, but if there's a Devin Collins, Vince, you could send him down, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Okay. Come on up here to the podium, sir.
Devin Collins, Devin Tyler Collins, 25B1497738. Your name? Why weren't you here yesterday?
I honestly got the dates mixed up and then.
All right, we're gonna reschedule it. I'm gonna have to put it on a day when Brownstown, let's just reschedule this, Heather. We'll do it on my next Brownstown day, which is the 29th.
That's correct, Judge. We could do.
Can a driver really blame a crash on someone else when he chose to pass in a no-passing zone? That's exactly the question facing this courtroom. A driver insisted he did nothing wrong and claimed the other vehicle suddenly turned into him. He even brought video evidence and argued that the road was clear and there were no signs proving he was at fault. But the police officer told a very different story. According to the investigation, the crash happened in a double yellow no-passing zone, with tire marks and debris supporting the other driver's version of events. As the judge listened, he pressed both sides with tough questions, trying to determine exactly where the collision happened and who was really responsible. The defendant kept fighting back, insisting he was a professional driver and had made the pass safely. But would the evidence support his story or prove the officer right? Watch until the end to see how the judge handles this heated dispute and decides what really happened on that road.